We're back. Round 2 in the music room, making beats on Logic Pro with the iPad. Let's see what we cook up. Anytime that I'm making beats, I never really do anything the same. Sometimes I'll start with a sample, I'll start with loops, I'll just start digging through the drum kits till I find a sound that I like, or I'll turn on the keyboard and I'll just start playing and see what I could come up with until I find a sound that I like. But today, once again, I'm gonna run through the loops and I'm gonna see what we can find there. All right, those are all the sounds. Let's go back to the loops. Let me see. I'm gonna click on the hip hop tab, see what pops up. Yeah, I like that. That's the one. One thing that I just noticed after messing with Logic Pro these past few days, anytime that I have something playing and I'm looking for other samples or loops and I press play, sometimes it won't let you hear it. It'll show like it's playing, but you don't hear nothing. So that's something I feel like they need to work on. Anytime that I'm looking for sounds, I like to let whatever I already have play, so that way I can hear how it sounds, if it connects or not. But whenever you have to stop that and then you have to play what you're looking at, it just doesn't work right. So that's something I feel like they need to work on. Let's get back to it. See what I mean? I've been clicking on stuff and it ain't letting me hear nothing. I want to find the right kick that I could use for that sample. That's it. Kick autumn leaves. Now that I got the kick, let's look for the snare. All right, that sounds good. Let's look for the hi-hat. No, I'm not feeling that hi-hat. See what I mean? That sounds better. I gotta add that in there. I just accidentally clicked on it, but that sounds pretty good. What do you think so far after hearing these 4 sounds that have been put together? Let me know. So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna look for another kick that I could layer the kick I already got just to give it a little more boom. There it goes again. It's not letting me hear the sounds. That sounds like it might work. So far, I got 5 sounds. I got the loop and I got 4 different drums to make what we hear right now. Let me know what you think. I want to find one more snare that I could throw in the background towards the end of the loop. I clicked on 4 different snares and it didn't let me hear any of them while the beat was playing. That kind of gets annoying and frustrating because, like I said, I like to hear whatever I'm going to add to it while the instrumental's playing because you could tell whether it sounds like it fits or not. So if you pay attention and you listen, on the fourth snare, you'll hear that I added another snare in the background, just to give it a little extra effect. Whenever you're making beats, there's really not a format. You make it however you want to make it. You add whatever you want to add. Fuck anything else that anybody else tries to tell you. Make what you like to make and experiment with it. Because you never know what you're going to come up with. You might add some stuff in the background or you might add some sounds to it and no one would ever think of doing that but you. So understand that when you're making beats, it's all an experiment. Every producer, every beat maker, whatever you want to consider them, they all have their own way of making beats. And a lot of times, some of the best beats have been made by accident. Whenever I'm making beats, I never like to do anything the same. Every time I make a beat, I like to try different stuff and I like to try different effects, different sounds, because you never know what you're going to cook up in that moment. So try not to stay blocked in one lane. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna see if I can find something we can add in the background of the loop, another instrument, another sound effect, something, just so it's not so repetitive. I don't know, that sounds pretty cool, but kind of feel like it switched up the beat a little bit. But let's see if we can mess with it. Hey, I'm kind of starting to like it. Man, I feel like it's really starting to connect. You know what? I'm gonna leave it. So now that we got that going, let's see what else we can add in the background. Hold up. We got to add that in there. That's an old school vinyl record effect. It would fit perfect with this beat. So that takes me back to what I said. You never know what you're going to come across. And anytime you feel like something to work, just throw it in there. If you don't like it at the end of it, you could just take it back out. Let's hear it. So what I just did was I turned down the effect a little bit. That way it's not so overwhelming. See, you can still hear it, but it's not so loud and it's hidden in the background of the beat, but it still gives it that effect. Put the headphones on and you'll see what I'm talking about. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to see if I can find one more sound that we could throw in there that doesn't affect the other two sounds, but still adds to it so it doesn't sound so repetitive with the other two loops. Oh, so the sound that I just hit is called Dracula Sub. I'm going to add it in there and let's see what it sounds like. See what I mean? Once again, another sound that you would never think would add to a beat like that. So far, we got 4 sounds and we got a drum pattern, and this is what we came up with. I want y'all to let me know what y'all think so far. I'm gonna see if I can find one more sound. I keep hearing this like high pitched sound that I want to look for to see if we can find it and throw it in there. And after that, it's a wrap. But I want y'all to let me know what y'all think so far. like that sound right there. I had to go back to it because I started hearing it afterwards. So let's go ahead and throw it in. That's it. We did it. That's it. 5 sounds and a drum pattern. And that's what we came up with. I would consider it a traditional hip hop, East Coast boom bap type of beat. So once again, round 2 on making beats with Logic Pro on the iPad Pro. So I want all y'all out there to let me know what y'all think after hearing this beat, and also what y'all think about Logic Pro so far. Once again, I'm still messing with it, so I'm trying to decide if I really want to say it's worth it or not, and if we could really do more production on it. But until then, y'all follow me on this journey. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Do everything you got to do if you feel like supporting me. If not, it's all good. Until next time, peace.